Yeah, this isn't going to be a great day for my voice. Hello! That's the best I'll do. And welcome to Morning Transfer Talk. This is the first part. This part features Joel's buses in Minecraft.
No, stop.
No, it's Joel Shades of Roblox, yeah. Alright, let's begin, before this screen recorder starts messing up again. Will Dominic Solanke and Ben Brereton Diaz be on the move? Jamie McAnuff says it's vital that both championship clubs keep them. They've both been incredible this season in the championship. Well, Paulo Sousa, who used to manage QPR Swansea Leicester, has taken over at Flamengo. I kind of forgot he existed, did you?
No.
He remembers Paul Sousa. I think he's lying. Okay, Stephen Jarrah refused to be drawn directly on Aston Villa's interest in Luca Digne. We'll have more on that later. Inter Milan are confident of securing the future of midfield linchpin Marcelo Brozovic. They're hoping to agree the contract extension within January. Right. PSG plotting Ronaldo move after United crisis talks. He was always going to end up at PSG at some point. Although, what does this mean for Lionel Messi? Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo at the same club. Are you playing SER?
Yes.
Okay, just ignore Joel playing SER. This isn't Stamford Train stuff. Should Spurs let Ndombele go this month? What do you think? I think they should. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Newcastle United have opened talks with Reims for informed striker Hugo Ekitike in their bid to bring a striker in before Saturday's match against Watford. Antonio Rudiger prefers Real to PSG. Fair enough, Real are a lot bigger. Could Aubameyang also go to Barca? Maybe. Talks between Newcastle and Reims over the signing of Hugo Ekitike remain ongoing. Rangnick has revealed that Dean Henderson wants to leave Man United, but his request has been blocked. Well, he said he'd rather have him sell till the end of the season. Yeah, he wants to leave because he wants game time, as David De Gea is getting all of it. He's falling out of favour a little. Liverpool are poised to trigger the £75 million release clause of Jules Koundé this month. That is a load of rubbish. Otherwise, where the hell do we find the £75 million from? I mean, I know we paid roughly about that for Van Dijk, but at the moment, it feels like we have no money at all because they're not making any signings. Also, I haven't heard anything about Luis Diaz for a while. Will PSG reignite Ronaldo interest? Maybe. Why? Well, hold on. Unknown Norwich City midfielder Billy Gilmore has returned to Chelsea for treatment after sustaining an ankle injury keeping him out, probably for around 3 or 4 weeks. That has got to be a big miss for a club who are desperate for quality, and that's one of the few bits of quality they have. What do you think, Joel? Do you think Norwich City will miss him?
Yeah.
I'm still not used to Dean Smith managing Norwich, but he's expecting Max Aaron to stay. Salah wants to stay at Liverpool. He says that they're not asking for crazy stuff, and it's up to them. I swear to God, if they don't get him to get that bloody pen on that bloody paper. Oh my God. It's a done deal that Aaron Ramsey, not Juventus's Aaron Ramsey, Aston Villa youngster, oh my God, I'm getting it all mixed up. Aaron Ramsey is signed for Chatham Town on loan until the end of the season. Do you think, how often will we get that mixed up before Aaron Ramsey retires? As in the former Arsenal Aaron Ramsey who plays for Juventus for now.
Mega confused.
Yeah, it'll be mega confusing. Tottenham have rejected a £50 million bid from Ajax for forward Steven Bergwijn. And yeah, the initial offer has been rebuffed by Spurs. Luka Modric has agreed a 1-year contract extension at Real Madrid, which will keep him until the summer of 2023. Fuller and Balogun will undergo a medical today with Middlesbrough, ahead of a loan deal from the Gunners until the end of the season. Arsenal eyeing Dusan Vlahovic, who in the summer got interest from West Ham, and Iheanacho, as we're speaking, has just scored for Nigeria against Egypt. Alright, I'm going to close this so this doesn't mess up.
Nigeria, Egypt.
Yeah, I know, like Salah and stuff. Oh yeah, this guy's a Liverpool fan. We're talking about how big sad it is that Iheanacho has scored. I'm not bothered. They have a nice kit, to be fair. They have a really nice kit. Middlesbrough will pay a portion of Fulham Balogun's wages during this straight loan deal from Arsenal. Yeah. Smith also plans on keeping Todd Cantwell. This has to be the end for Ndombele, according to the transfer talk panel. Salah is not asking for crazy stuff on his Liverpool contract. What's going on with Pogba? Nothing. There's that contract offer on the table. He's not going to make the decision until the summer. It's just the contract offer still on the table. He's focusing on his fitness. That's literally all that's happening. It's a done deal that Declan Drysdale has signed for Ross County from Coventry, on loan until the end of the season. Memphis Depay is happy at Barcelona and does not want to go to the Premier League. He's been linked with a move from Newcastle. He's not entertaining the idea of moving elsewhere. Yeah. Craig Holkis has signed a Hearts extension to the summer 2024. Well, we were talking about Arsenal eyeing Vlahovic, and look what just came up. They retain a strong interest in him, but the size of the transfer fee makes it difficult to complete deal this month. They probably want like 50, 60 million euros, I reckon. I reckon it'll be around about there, maybe even 70, 80. He's the top scorer in Serie A. He's going to cost a lot of money. Cody Drameh from Leeds United is set to undergo a medical ahead of a loan move to Cardiff City. Is Ndombele available for a transfer? Definitely. Will signing keep Newcastle up? Maybe. Harry Tyre has signed a new Everton deal until June 2025. No bids have been given for Yves Bissouma. Aston Villa are interested, however. So, will there be a bid soon? Everton want to keep Mason Holgate amid loan interest from the likes of Newcastle, Nice and Monaco. Trabzonspor had a loan offer knocked back earlier in the window. It is understood if a move will be sanctioned by Everton, Holgate wants to stay in the Premier League. Tuchel feels easy about transfers and is happy with the squad as it stands. Conte counts on Bergwijn. Problems to solve regarding transfers, according to Antonio Conte. Hammers are in the market for signings, according to David Moyes, and Juve are in the race for Newcastle linked Sardar Azmoun, who is, if he does sign for Juventus on loan, he's meant as a replacement for the injured Federico Chiesa, who injured part of his ACL, I think. Huge miss either way, Federico Chiesa. What do you think of Federico Chiesa? Absolute class in the Euros. What do you think of Federico Chiesa? Are you even there? Okay, moving on. What'd you say?
Nothing. I can't know. You know where I am right on SDR?
He doesn't want to say. He's probably trying not to be too late on SDR. Chelsea cannot recall left-back Ian Maatsen from his loan to Coventry City, as he's exceeded the number of games played as per the loan agreement. He's featured in 21 of Coventry's 23 championship games, starting 20, which means Maatsen will stay at Coventry until the end of the season. So, if they're going to get a left-back, they'll have to recall someone else or sign someone. Felipe Coutinho has landed in the Midlands ahead of completing officially his loan move to Aston Villa from Barca. It's a done deal that Sam Sherring has left Accrington Stanley after returning from loan and has moved to Cambridge. I mean, if they can beat Newcastle, they must be okay. I mean, they're staying up in League One, which isn't too bad. So I wonder what impact Sam Sherring will have. I wouldn't know. I don't watch Accrington Stanley. Aston Villa is set to sign Dundee United defender Kerry Smith. Or at least I haven't this season, I meant. Wait, why am I saying that when it's you that said that? Yeah, moving on. Brighton are in talks to sign Julio Enciso from Paraguayan side Club Libertad. I can't speak at the moment, I'm sorry. Newcastle United remain interested in Monaco central defender Benoit Badiashile. They want a centre-back. Jack Geacock has been recalled from the by the Blues, Birmingham City, from his spell at Salford City. He will rejoin Lee Bowie's squad to provide cover after Matej Sarkic sustained a season-ending shoulder injury against QPR. We've already pretty much talked about that. However, Fiorentina are well aware that he's entered the final 18 months of his contract, Vlahovic, and his contract is 12 months away from being able to sign a pre-contract agreement with the club outside Italy. Signing a new deal, however, at Fiorentina has not been ruled out. Arsenal currently have a good relationship with Fiorentina. Lucas Torreira is currently on loan with the Italian club, and including him as part of any deal has not been ruled out. However, they do also have an option to make the deal permanent. There's only a small chance Vlahovic will move in the window, with the player's preference to eventually join a team in the Champions League. And Ryan Shawcross has announced his retirement from football at the age of 34. He wants to focus on a new career in coaching. Yeah. Brentford are open to loaning out 4 players, those being Joel Valencia, Luka Rakic, Jan Zamburek, and Marcus Fours. He most recently played for Inter Miami, but played just 12 times before suffering a back injury that ruled him out until the end of the season. But now wants to focus on coaching and is retired at the age of 34. When he was in his prime, he was decent. Anyways, that's it for part 1. See you soon.
Do you want to know why I'm in the SCR?
I thought he was going to say goodbye. Where are you?
At the Matty was here Easter egg.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that's it. Adios.
If you want to join me, meet me at Southport/White.
It's based off Eastbourne Whitefield. I figured it out. Yeah. As I was saying, what I meant when I said adios is I'll see you in part 2, because we're doing the rest of it later. Forgot about that. Anyways, thanks. Adios.
Bye.
Well, we are a comrade down for this last bit, but continuing on. Dan Dealer, QPR signed David Marshall, who's a Scotland international, probably known most prominently for that Patrick Schick lob against Czech Republic in the Euro group stage. That's what I certainly remember him for. But he's joined QPR until the end of the season on a permanent deal. Arsenal retains strong interest in Vlahovic. Why would he pick Arsenal, though? Carvey Solko says he'd like to play there. He knows about the history of the club, he knows the club's in London, they've got a fantastic stadium, and Mikel Arteta's building something special again at the club. And blah blah blah. What's going on with Wijnaldum? Gini Wijnaldum is actually being spoken to about a player who could potentially move to Arsenal, coming back to the Prem, but there are some mixed messages about PSG. One of the biggest clubs in the world, and they're very political, where a lot of people are interested in talking about them, but the information that we have in the past couple of weeks is that the player's open to return to England. He had a great time in Newcastle and Liverpool, but the issue is that the player just wants to play. If he was playing regularly at PSG, then he would be happy there. Significantly, he started the past 3 league games. If that continues, he's more than likely to stay at PSG. Although, he's also been told that Arsenal are one of his favourite clubs, and growing up, he supported them. Could Torreira be part of any Vlahovic deal? Potentially, Arsenal have a good relationship with them. Should Dortmund be concerned on Haaland's future? The release clause is coming in the summer, so they're not going to be concerned. They just know it's a guarantee he's going to go. However, including wages and commissions, we're talking about a £300 to £400 million deal. In the next couple of weeks, Sebastian Kell said in the next couple of weeks they're going to sit down and sort it out. They're trying to achieve clarity and persuade Haaland to play for Dortmund. They don't think their chances are too bad. They're hopeful they can convince him to stay for at least one more season. Alright, back to this. What's the latest on Salah's contract? He's not asking for 400k a week. Well, Carvey Solko doesn't think so. And there are reports that he's earning up to 200k a week. But on current form, you have to say he deserves to be the best paid player at the club. But at the end of the day, he just wants to stay at Liverpool, but there's no indication it's going to end in an agreement. Will Coutinho feature against Man United? He's due to train tomorrow. And is he going to be fit enough to play in the weekend? That's the main thing, that bit. But Carve Sokol doesn't think he is, even if he does do training from tomorrow. Could Spurs swoop in for Lingard? Maybe, but that will probably be in the summer. Although, nothing is happening as far as Lingard and West Ham is concerned, according to Carve Sokol. Lingard is set to stay at Man United, however, for now. Zalan Vanska is a 17-year-old winger who plays for Ekitike Budapest, and he's one of the most sought-after young players in Europe at the moment. Dortmund, Munich and City have been trying to sign him, but Lommel SK is what he's planning to sign for. You may be laughing at that, given that the many massive clubs that are interested in him, and he's choosing Lommel, but there's a method. They're City's sister club, so if he does well in Belgium, he could go to City, so it's actually a very wise decision if he does end up signing for them. Done deal that Andy Fisher has joined Swansea for an undisclosed fee subject to international clearance. It's difficult for Arsenal to sign Vlahovic in January. Man City are in pole position to sign Haaland. Stoke are leading the race for Manchester City are in pole position to sign Haaland. Stoke are leading the race for Chelsea's forgotten man Lewis Baker. Wow, he really is a forgotten man. He's only made 2 appearances in 8 years. 2014, 2022. Blimey. He's gonna go. He's gonna go. Tottenham are keen to sign Jesse Lingard and have approached his representatives with a view to a free transfer summer move. Haaland's twin is destined for the Prem. He scored 33 goals for Fiorentina in 2021. And it's alerted Premier League's eyes to a potential coup. He's the Zlatan Ibrahimovic of Belgrade and will play for the biggest clubs, according to himself. He's very much like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's a done deal that Jamie Walker from Hearts has joined Bradford on loan until the end of the season. It's a done deal that William Kokolo has joined Burton from Middlesbrough. It's a done deal that Taylor Harwood Bellis from City has joined the Potters on loan until the end of the season. Potters being Stoke. And Burnley striker Chris Wood is travelling to the northeast tonight to undergo medical with Newcastle. That came out of nowhere. Newcastle have met his release clause this afternoon, thought to be in the region of £20 million. Nothing Burnley can really do about that transfer, and that is them relegated. For sure. Yep, they're going down now. Definitely. Could Ekitike still come in at Newcastle if Wood is almost certainly going to sign? Probably. There's a chance. It appears that they're in pursuit of signing Sven Botman. It appears that the pursuit of signing Sven Botman has came to an end Newcastle, and now they're focusing on Benoit Badiashile. Monaco could dig their heels and charge as much as they can because they know that they have the money to get this guy. He's contracted to Monaco until 2024. He's a France under-21 international, 20 years old, and must be decent. Sean Byrne has signed a contract extension with Andy until 2024. Villa have a world beater in Coutinho. It's a done deal that Jonathan Rowe has signed to do a 3.5-year contract following his promising debut at Crystal Palace. Oh, yeah. It includes the option of a further year as well. The 18-year-old came off the bench in the second half of the Canaries' 4-1 defeat at Selhurst Park on Tuesday. Yosuke Ideguchi is intent of seizing his second chance to shine in Europe after joining Celtic. Didn't play a single game for Leeds. Yeah. But Will he shine for Celtic? Maybe. We were saying that the release clause for Chris Wood was 20 million, but one contact has just messaged Dharmesh Sheth and said it was closer, 25 million. 25 million for a 30-year-old looks like good business for the team receiving the money, but it's probably not great from when you consider where the money is coming from. The Clarets also fully intend to keep Benmy and James Tarkowski for at least until their contracts run out in the summer. Yeah. We were also getting some information that he does have a release clause in his contract, but it applies in the summer. This is something we're still trying to pin down. If that source is right, then Burnley have just decided to sell him and they feel they can go out and sign a striker who's better than Woods. Surely that one's cap, because how are they going to get someone better than Chris Wood when they're at Burnley? I'm confused. Thanks for watching, adios. I defo could have summarised and clarified some of those transfer stories and rumours better.